you. That, woo, jogging my memory. She's a runner, she's a track star. That memory is racing. That was good. What a great way to like just jump into the light. Me just cackling off to the side. Okay, I got all messages on my end. Hi, Georgie. Sorry, you just got to, if you caught any of my my intro here. I thought I was by myself, so. Sam finally reminded me of what we were trying to figure out like 2 hours ago, so I started laughing. Hello, Sam. I'm sorry if I look like I just woke up. I definitely was laying in bed for most of the break after making pasta and meatballs and sauce. So, a productive break for sure, for sure. Okay, good, Georgie. I'm glad that that's when we came in. She's a runner, she's a track star. This memory's been jogged. That was good. That was good. Oh my gosh, mineral monsters, I know. Not being able to like get my hands to work all the time, it is a little frustrating. Hi, Marina. How are you?
Hi, Siri.
Hello.
Hi, mineral monsters.
I was like, I already see it. Hi to damn. It's kind of kicking it, Josh. It's hanging out. Like the migraine is in the chat. It's with us. Use the planchette. If we ask if the migraine is here, it goes to yes. So indeed, it is still here, but it's not as bad as earlier. I ate something, I laid down, so I'm not feeling too bad. Hi, Eric. I know. I wish I should have taken one out of the I don't know what the family friendly word for that would be. The barista at the specialty store recommended that I could turn my RSO that I get for free as a cancer patient into lotion. And I feel like if I turned it into lotion and like rubbed it on my temples, that might help with the like really, really fantastic migraines I've been having. Hello, Chai City Nana. I am having too much fun with the ridiculous nicknames. Wait, I feel like everyone, Siri's had some hilarious just like one-off names that she's been called, I think. I know we've got a plethora for Josh now. And do you know what? I think we're gonna have to come up with something for Eric soon. It rubs the lotion or it gets the hose again. No, Christina, I was saying I was going to hopefully figure out how to make some medicated lotion to rub on my temples, on my head, like maybe just on my entire like skull, just like lather it, to see if that helps with the migraines, because like, why not try it? You know what I mean? Like it wouldn't hurt. I get it for free. So, I can only imagine it would just require like taking a shower afterwards, because maybe it ends up not as much of a lotion as you want, but I have no clue. I haven't tried it yet. No, Julia. Well, okay, so essential oils help me with like nausea. I haven't had it help with like actual pain stimuli. But I have a little menthol stick that if I get nauseous enough, I like use it like a little inhaler, stick it like almost up my nose, and that is like a little science trick because the like menthol is strong enough and minty that it gets rid of that. But I wish I need to try all of the tricks because I know there's like magnesium sprays or oils that you can use too. I think Angelette recommended that for me. So it's like, I want to try things. Yes, please. Everyone send me your recommendations. I'll take it. I was like, I won't try things that the doctor said I'm not allowed to have, but hey. No, Marina, I'm not opposed to it if that's the route that my neurologist ends up going with. Like, I just will go with whatever they recommend because I know that it's not like I'm gonna look like, like a Barbie doll at the end of it. It would be just to have the chemical difference in there and everything. So it's not like I'd be getting filler. But yeah, I'll do anything. I'll try anything, honestly. Yeah, Julia, that's what I was gonna say. I have a cold stimuli on my brain when it's hurting. Feels good for a second, but then more than that, it is miserable. But we'll get into some pretty things instead of talking about pretty bad migraines. So we've got those marvelous Mortonites out tonight, and those guys are gonna be 33.3% off their sticker price. And then we've got those paintings that we can do again for Gilbert's donation for his treatment and diagnostics. And then we do have some wholesale flats. Got the wonderful window quartz and a bunch of fossil friends. We got minis. We've got little fossil boxes. I've even got a megalodon tooth there. Some killer kunzite and hiddenite specimens. I love the fluorite section. I think I got all of our fluorite together in one spot now. Those beautiful blue sodalite specimens, cobalto and calcites, and epidote and quartz pieces. And then we got the little popcorn selenites, gorgeous green tourmalines. We've got the really nice light greens at the bottom, and then we've got some really high-end guys in the back and to the side. Some beautiful individual specimens in wooden bases. And no, Josh, I was not able to get anything out in between the two lives today, unfortunately. I was not feeling too fantastic, so I made food and I laid down. Those were my two things I did during my break, but I will have an entirely rotated set of tables for us next week with the addition of the new pretties. Got the water opals and our putback section, those previously claimed pieces, back out on the table. Got minis, like gems and clusters and hand mine pieces, carvings and fun stuff. And then, oh my gosh, then I'm gonna hit them with, the house is about 73 during the day, and then at night it goes to 68 because it was 104 when we went to the grocery store earlier. And I don't believe it was the hottest that it was supposed to be yet in the day. So I have to be in a little bit of an ice box because it's unbearable outside right now. And it's only gonna get worse. He laughed with displeasure. And then we've got some marvelous mineral monster mind pieces, if the monsters were still here. And then we've got a bunch of hand mine pieces from around the country. And then got the copal, those beautiful amber light, L-I-T-E. We've got the not so fossilized pieces of amber, but these beauties are full of bugs. So we've got, you know, that inspo for Jurassic Park tonight. And then we've got an entire bounty of bracelets. And there are so many bracelets. Josh, I think we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. I don't know when our next, when our next package of pretties is gonna be here, but yeah, I was like, technically there's a holiday right now, and so that's what's holding back a box right now. And then we got the pendants, necklaces, and even some earrings back there. And then we got the giveaways. We got the giveaway wheel and some mystery boxes in the back. And then everything here is brand new to Patreon. So all of these pretties are out this week for one-on-one private lives, message claims, and all of those good times. Otherwise, the rest that make it past Patreon will be back out and on the table on Friday next week. And Marina, I think Sam actually was working on some cat's eye. I can't remember. You showed me some recently.
The lagoon cat's eye.
Yeah. I wonder if that's something that was going to be. Wait, we went over that with Marina though. That cat's eye, when it's natural, is very expensive. But I'd love to get some.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't get it on this order.
Oh, no, I know. No, yeah, so it'd probably be a little bit longer, but I think we'd be able to get like a faceted gemstone potentially. And then it would, we could even get it certified by the, is it the GGA or GGI? I'm sorry.
GGI, Galaxy Gemological Institute.
Yeah, did I see break open geodes? Well, I mean, they're definitely not busted open for sure. Oh my gosh. Eric's on Discord. Eric, this username is alluding to some sick ass dance moves that I need to see now. Alrighty. And then we are gonna get everyone added to that giveaway wheel, and we'll get a spin in just a second. And then let me know if we have any other requestos where we'd like to go. I don't know. Was that a request earlier, Eric, to go back over to the soda lights, or were we just expressing our love for the blue beauties? I just didn't know, so I wanted to double check. Oh my gosh, Georgie, I feel like they would. I really feel like they would. They probably cut so much more like gross, gritty things. Or, Georgie, I know that based off of where I remember you saying you're around, there should be like a rocker gem society that would probably cut them for you even without having like to join the club. So just saying. if you get turned down at a tile store, you could try your local gem society. And we'll get everyone added to the wheel, and we'll get a spinning for our first giveaway of the day.
Grease jockey.
Grease jockey, are you here? Of course, Georgia, my pleasure. And if both turn you down, try a plumber. But it's not going to be a tile saw that you're going to be asking if you can use. You're going to ask if you can use their PVC pipe cutter. That will be popping your geodes, but it pops them perfectly in half. It's like basically a bike chain with like little saw teeth on it, and they wrap it around the geode, and then they lock it in place, and then they just like, and it chomps it right in half. And that's how they also cut copper, metal, PVC pipes for plumbing. Fun facts. And then grease jockey, on my wheel, I have hand mine chrysocolla, a bundle of hand mine goodies, obsidian, selenite, and quartz. We got a blueberry in a perky box. We got selenite on goethite, a rainbow sheen moon, banded agate freeform, druzy petrified wood, a bundle of selenite palmstone, and a selenite elephant head, or a beautiful golden yellow wolfenite specimen in the center. Oh my gosh, Siri, what? I didn't know that you have a PVC. What? You have a, do you have a chomper? And I've got that gorgeous golden wolfenite for you. And then let me know where we'd like to go, if we had any requests or questions. And oh my gosh, I love you, Siri. I love this. Siri's got the tools right now, but Siri's got tools because Siri be making jungle gyms for her birds. I love it. And then, yes, I have 2 Zodiac bracelets right now. So I've got the Capricorn guy, and then I also have the Scorpio. Ta-da! Those are the only 2 I have right now, but we do have, I think we have a set of 2 of each of the Zodiac bracelets coming, hopefully soon, but like it's absolutely no pressure on our beautiful goddess of the bracelets. I would never ask such speed out of anyone. And then Eric will definitely have the Virgo bracelet. I think we requested 2 of each of the Zodiac signs, and I mean, I don't think it would be too late for me to request 3 of each if I really need it. So, yes, I can grab you the Capricorn. That was the one that has the round beads and the chippy guys. I love the chips because they are beautiful little garnets, and then tourmaline and quartz. and smoky. Oh, Angela just makes some really beautiful bracelets. I love it. I've got that gal for you. And yes, Josh, I'll show 67. Let me grab that. And those guys were both 20% off. I just forgot to put my little sticker signs out. So, surprise sale on you. And 67 is that stibnite included selenite. So funny enough, Josh, the specimen that Kim won earlier in the live is the black inclusion inside of the selenite. Super cool little like speckles running down. They almost look like little ants. It's a beautifully naturally faceted selenite. Georgie, definitely not scarcity. Whew. I think that it's usually a quality and difficulty thing. So usually you find yourself with pieces for polishing that you don't want to sell as specimens. But then with malachite, if it's not good enough to be a specimen, sometimes it's not really like good enough to polish either. Because it's like, do you have enough malachite for it to actually be like visible? You know what I mean? And so it just really depends on where it's from, how well it's polished, the size of the piece. A lot of the times I've seen just massive pieces of malachite polished pieces, like freeforms. They're just always huge. Like, just give me a really big, like extra large size tumble, please. That's what I want as a freeform. But I will say we've had some really, really good affordable polished pieces of malachite. And then we do have amber with a mosquito in it. I don't know exactly which one has a mosquito, but I do indeed have copal with insect inclusions. Copal is just a younger version of amber, so it's not quite fossilized yet. Hi, Mona. Hi, Miss Magoo. But, oh, okay. Well, okay, Georgie, that's a size thing. That's a size thing. That's probably worth it. Because, I mean, that's huge. And that's probably heavy. A soccer ball sized malachite sphere. But yeah, I've got some buggy boys inside of some fun amber or copals. But let me know if there is anything we'd like to see. Huh? Ask me something? Sure. That's fine then. Okay. Josh, yes, send it in Discord. And then Siri, I feel like I need to like really carefully look through all of these. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that like it couldn't have been the only praying mantis, right? I mean, Andrea, when you get that gorgeous mantis, please oogle over it for us.
Another thing you can say is that it's much younger tree sap. If anyone doesn't know, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, I guess if some people do not know what amber is in general, it is tree sap. It's fossilized, so it's naturally solidified and then fossilized tree sap. And then when it comes to copal, it has started the fossilization process. However, it has not actually like fully fossilized. So when it comes to the structure of it, it is a bit more malleable on the outside. So it's susceptible to heat and to like chipping and scratching, as well as acid. So if you were to put like some acetone on it and like on the edge, it would like melt it a little. Or if you heat it up in your hands, it might make, or like, you know, like rub it between your fingers really vigorously to like make it hot. You might get a tiny bit of a tacky sensation on your fingers, or you might even get a kind of like pine sap kind of tree smell coming off of the copal. And that is what tells you it's copal versus amber. Amber will basically stay exactly the way that you see it as you are trying to like manipulate it. It won't make any smells because that stuff is trapped inside and all fossilized. And then, just in case no one read was dropped in the chat, we are offering the exchange crystals for charity tonight. If you feel so inclined to pay it forward and prepay for your crystals, basically, you would be making a donation to the GoFundMe, helping our amazing partner in Pakistan, Mohammed, help him and his family relocate by Sam's birthday, June 16th. We are just, you know, doing whatever we can to help the people that we care about the most. And I mean, this is what we mean when we say that we take care of the people that we work with, that we care, and you know, we're not just, is this ethically sourced? That's not the extent of our questions, nor our humanity for our people that we work with. So if you feel ever so inclined to donate, any dollar amount that you donate will get transferred into crystal coins in your account, and you'll be able to spend the amount you donate on any future orders that you place on the website. And then let me know if I did have any requests. We also, I thought Christina was there for a sec. Did I just sound really weird? I'm sorry, Siri. It's just me and Peanut and Sam.
And Gilbert.
Where is Gilbert? Oh, he's Sorry, Gilbert is assisting with the live show right now. He is sitting shotgun to the laptop. So I think Gilbert is the one that's in charge of the next giveaway in about 10 minutes. Josh, it's been 30 minutes since we started the live, not 30 minutes since we did a giveaway. Ha! I just said hat, and sorry, a little burp came out, so excuse me. Gilbert, I know, he's a precious baby. And let's see, where do we want to go? LA Riot's up in these lives. You're hilarious. Shotgun a beer for Gilbert. Thanks, Eric. I am sure he would appreciate that. Georgie. Yes. It's like, did that crystal harvest itself? Because that's the only way that I could buy that. Grease jockey. Ooh. The best specimen. The best. I feel like it's a stock Nala tourmaline.
Oh, the demand when we couldn't get in.
So why would you mention the crystal we don't have?
Oh, show the bell. Oh. Sorry.
Yes, Josh, I can grab. Oh, there were 2 turtles left. Do you want me to show you the 2 turtles? Because one's a little bit lighter and one's a little bit darker. See if they got any fun stuff going on in their bellies. Georgie, if that was the case, I'd feel so horrible because the amount of crystals that I have absolutely like obliterated off of their host rock or just like shattered in general, I would feel really bad. Eric, are you bullying Josh? Do I need to go put you in timeout?
Well, first of all, Josh is bullying you the other night, wasn't he?
And I've got the lighter one for you, Kim. That's it, Eric. You're gonna have to sleep on the air mattress.
My eyes are weak.
Oh, that was good. All right, let me see. Only if Peanut can join. I don't think you'd like that. He is such a hot sleeper. I don't think you really, like, we've tried sharing the bed with Peanut, and wow. He gets kicked off the bed by the time we're about to fall asleep because he is just like a little furnace. But I think some of the best specimens that we have out tonight would be those stock Nala tourmalines. Yeah, oh my gosh, one of those AC dog beds, one of those ones with like a cooling blanket on it. And then these guys are 20% off, and then an additional 10% goes to Muhammad because these guys are from the kind of famous stock Nala mine in Pakistan. Oh, is this the one that like you can't really see through? Yeah, that one's the one that's like so dark it's not see-through. But like even these small guys have some really nice green. And then I do also have the watermelon tourmaline with morganite on it. I bit my tongue during the break, and I can tell that it is still bleeding. I don't think that's great. Georgie, that is such a great question. That was so wholesome. I mean, I can give you the very like Google answer of what is fluorite, which is hilarious. Technically, fluorite is the crystalline form of fluoride. Fluoride or fluorine? Fluority. But 259 is a smoky amethyst. Siri, retracted message. What did I miss?
I don't know, man.
Who's...
What did I miss?
What? What did you see? What are you responding to?
I got your back, Sam.
What the heck? That was so long ago!
I know. I haven't been here.
What?
All I can think of is that song.
Oh.
The neck and the back.
Oh my gosh!
What?
You didn't. No more rape for you.
What?
You're thinking of my neck, my back.
That's all I can think of. What else? What was it?
I don't even know. Sam got buffered like a Google browser. Yeah, just a few moments behind. It happens. It happens. And then to the giveaway wheel we go. And then let me know. I'm gonna replace number 9 there in the center. But let me know if I got any other requestos. And I'm gonna put a perfect cube pyrite there in the center. What's 3? It's a beautiful little blue barite guy in a perky box. And then we'll get everyone added to the wheelio. And we'll get us in on 2 giveaways. Woo-hoo.
Mona!
Mona!
Mona?
Mona? Mona.
And And then Michelle.
Michelle. Box B. Let's see what's in the B box. Boots and kits and boots and kits. Okay. I was trying to use one hand for some weird reason. Ooh, I've been feeling these pieces because they're just so sparkly and so pretty. It is a marvelous Mimetite on Goethite from Chihuahua, Mexico. They're just so pretty. They're druzy, they're multicolored. They're just really, really fun specimens. And so I've got that gorgeous guy for the marvelous Miss Mona West. And let me replace what was inside that gifty box there. And then replace that box. And we'll see if Michelle, is Michelle here? I don't think Michelle's here.
Oh no, spin again.
A close-up of 6? Absolutely. I have like... Love bug! I have a bunch of these banded agate freeforms too. We could always pull those out. Because we've got freeforms and flames that have not been on the table for some time. I don't know if the bug's here.
Honey.
Oh, honey, honey. My candy girl.
Miss Maggie.
The magnanimous magpie.
Miss Magpie.
Josh, I'm your honey. Hey, what was that? I remember I said something about grabbing a claim for you, and you responded, hey, I'm married. And now you're my honey? Which is it? You need to pick one, Josh. Is Miss Magoo still here?
Eric.
Eric!
I don't know if Eric is still here. I'll be your Huckleberry. Huckleberry.
Huckleberry and Finn?
What?
No. No, it's Huckleberry Finn. That's his full name. That's a great American classic. Why is my brain not allowing me to know what the name of... Okay. What's in the jars? Teeth. I tried to say that as like uncomfortable as I could. They're shark teeths. And then in the bags are an assortment of fossil frans. So we got some more teeth. Got some like little spine guys, some assorted bones. I pick a box for you. Okay.
Is our first beautiful friend pick?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I was making sure.
Dear, A, B, or C for me. Let me know.
Can I look?
Sure. I'll
Bring them all to me.
bring them all to you. Okay. And then Ricky and Sam. These are currently available to the 3rd and 4th tier peeps on Patreon. Here, I'm going to scooch us over so Sam can sneaky peeky at those. But these will be out on Friday. The bags are 3 and the jars are 2. And then Siri, will you send me a message about grabbing you a jar for the teeth? Because I know that you wanted to claim a teeth jar earlier. And then, yes, Tri-City Nana, I've got you. I'm gonna grab you the jar or the bag that looks like it has the biggest tooths in it. And then, yeah, I like this one with this nice long tooth. There's just so many good ones in there.
Eric, can I choose the box or do you want Alan to choose? Tell me now.
No, you choose.
I know what I choose if I choose. But you don't have to. I don't have to choose. Claim the best 10 sphere, absolutely. Eric. Can I see the other bag? What other bag? Oh. Yes, I'll have Alan do that. Okay, I know what I choose. I choose A.
What was the request for that sphere?
That was our beautiful grease jockey. The most beautiful sphere.
The most beautiful. Okay. Do we like more green?
Oh
or
no, the best.
The best.
The best.
Okay, so do we want more green or do we want a good mix between the green and the browns?
The bags are 3.
Yes. And then I'll show off that bag. Where you can get Eric his prize. I feel like we're like edging Eric's gift here. Like, all right. So, there's, oh my gosh. Where is,
It's beautiful.
let me pull a DJ Khaled on you. Another one. And Eric, it is, or Georgie, it is not actually. These are green banded calcites. They are commonly mislabeled as as onyx, but indeed they are a variety of calcite. If you ever wanted to, you could, however, call them banded green Pakistani onyx, because then if you do that, you know that it's the calcite. And then this is that other 3 bag. No, Georgie, that's a common misconception. It's a common misnomer. People incorrectly label the green calcite as onyx all the time. However, before we go tonight, I'll actually go and find a really good example of some of the, I can pull out a piece of good onyx for you guys. And then that sphere was for Grease Jockey. And that is Eric's gift. I'm gonna set that down. And then the green sphere that's in the center. Sorry, Eric. There, like, so many things happened all at once. But that beautiful blue lady is all yours. Another lovely lazurite and marble beauty for you. And so that's the one that Chai City Nana was asking to see, I think. And then I'll just show some of these guys. And then, of course, I'll grab that banded green guy. And yes, that blue baby was your prize. And we'll call that one I just showed A. And I'll grab this one for Christina.
Blue. Oh, no tease. That's yours. That's yours. That was what was in the box.
Yeah, that's exactly what was in there.
Sorry.
It was like, I was not a... We gave you a scare, I think. So there's A. Cheesy Pete's, you are one loud bowl. And then B. Oh my gosh, Georgie. Definitely have had house parties, but not since we've had crystals. That would be hilarious. And then C. And yes, Josh, I'm going through all of them. D. E. AOL. That was hilarious. E. And then F is our last one. Yeah, I was like, Eric was here for a party like that, I think. we just didn't get rowdy at all. I think our neighbors were louder than us the entire time. And then let me see. Yeah, Josh, believe it or not, I did indeed grow up on AOL Instant Messenger. So I can say that I remember IMing when it was first a thing, which is hilarious. When it was called IMing. And then I think this was A. Yeah, this was A. I've got A for you. Thank you. And I'm just gonna set that guy there. And that is for Josh. I need more water because I'm gonna do some blood.
Yes, BK.
And then let's see. Can we look at the meteorite, guys? Absolutely.
So what we're gonna do is you just need to send a message after you make your donation so that Siri can verify that it's been made and accepted. And then she can generate a discount code for that exact amount.
Woo.
In crystal points.
I'm just seeing if I have a little display that I can slide these out onto easily. But I guess not. So I'm just gonna have to use my hand. I love these little meteorite pendants though. They're so cool. And there's one guy at the bottom there. Boom. And then, yes, Eric, if you need your discount code, just send us a message on Patreon and Siri will send it right back to you. I also really like that one, but I do love the little like face. But let me know if any of those were jumping out at you, Christina. These are meteorite pendants. So these are lovely little pieces of meteorite that fell to the earth and then were made into some marvelous little pendants. So that's the little face. And then I do really love the like structure on that one because you can kind of see those cross hatchings without polishing it too. So fun. Let me see if I can hold it from the other end. It looks almost like a little thumbs up. But yeah, I love them. They're really fun. And they're, if I have my magnet somewhere nearby, they're magnetic. So that's your like staple thing for a good meteorite piece. Is it magnetic? But does the face have those markings too? Let's see. I'm gonna look all up close and personal. No, I don't see that like kind of cross hatching on it. So I might say that I like the other one a little bit more. I do too. It's just got that really cool little like kind of tic-tac-toe board going on. And then if that's the guy we want to snag, let me know if we want a chain or a cord for our out of this world necklace. And then if there were any other requests, feel free to let me know. Or if there is anything I can pull out for our live shows next weekend, we'll be live again Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with all of those beauties in this section here, including those lovely lamps in the back. Those will be out on Friday. And of course, Mona, I've got you. I'm gonna get you the one that looks kind of like a face then. It's just got such a fun little pocket. Oop, I almost dropped a pendant, but I saved it. It looks, oh my gosh, I just realized it looks kind of like an anglerfish. And I've got it with a chain for Christina and a cord for Miss Mona. Thank you, both of yous. And then I'll be right there. And let me know, 31. I love this little guy. I mean, he's not really that little either, but he's just little compared to the other massive fluorite spheres that we have. But just like the rest, the rainbows inside are just ridiculous. If I Oh, maybe if I actually change the angle of my light. Yeah, there we go. And then let me backlight that guy because, oh, wowie. Christina, Kale says thank you without even knowing, huh? I just love it. It's such a stunning, like emerald green and like teal color. Such a beautiful fluorite sphere. And then let me know if there were any other pretties I can grab for my Patreon peeps, or if there was anything we want to see for next weekend, just let me know. If not, we might just go ahead and go if we're all on out of those requests. You're hilarious, Christina. Exactly. The spirit of Kale past and the ghost of Kale's future. Thanks, thanks Mona for her claim. Slide to the left, like that. And then do you want me to take it back now, y'all? One hop this time. Okay, sorry, I'm extra, so. Georgie, that's hilarious. Yeah, I have to agree. You know, also sedatives. I have to say that because whoever invented the ability for me to be asleep through a procedure, that's the person. That's the pal. Because if anyone ever needs a bone marrow biopsy and they tell you, we're just gonna give you a little bit of pain meds and we're gonna do this thing, let them know you are allowed to be knocked out for that. And you would like to be. You would like to be under anesthesia and asleep. Okay? Yeah, Christina, they didn't tell me that was an option. I was told by one of my amazing nurses on my nurse team about 3 days after I was put through the excruciating pain of of having a bone marrow biopsy done from my hip. And so this is a beautiful pre-night in quartz piece.
Yeah, that's why I did too, even though we knew really not much about the lumbar puncture.
Yeah, that was freaky, reading all the things that we had to like make sure of after the lumbar puncture too. I was like, oh, I don't like this. So like, that's also like a choice. Please know that if you need to have a lower lumbar puncture, like, yeah, get it done. But like also maybe question if it's necessary. Because oof. Checking your significant other to make sure that they're not leaking spinal fluid is such a fun task. Ooh-wee. Oh my gosh, Josh, that's crazy. I can only imagine. I mean, it seems like it worked for you though. I've heard some not so great experiences from bone marrow transfers because of like the like host rejection syndromes and things like that. So it's like not great, but what the heck? Did you just give what I said a letter, like an acronym?
Yeah.
Is that all you did? Okay. I was like, what is it? Okay, the good doctor.
Oh, what?
Yeah, Josh, are you buying 139? Because Christina can't handle seeing this again. Let's make her 33.3% off too.
Wow. How much is that? What is it?
The redonkulous ram's horn.
Okay, so 140 with how much percent off?
333.
Okay, so a third.
Mm-hmm.
So that's so
Mm-hmm.
it's 26, 33, 6.
It definitely brings it under 100. Or do you know what? Can you turn off the overhead lights for me?
I'm just gonna do it on a calculator. So mean.
Christina said, what's the price?
You're hilarious. 0.667. Okay, it would be 92.71.
92, so we'll just call it 92. Look at all that UV. Eee. And yeah, it's phosphorescent. Isn't that great? I've got it for you. All right. And I believe that means Josh needs to pick a pendant.
I'll buy a pendant if you buy that. Okay, well, wow. What a night. Pick a pendant, Josh.
Oh, man. I don't think so.
No.
Here, let me just stand over them and tell you.
No.
The thing that you didn't see that Kim got was the handmade magnets, but not pendants.
But they were free.
Yeah. And she didn't claim them. She was.
Oh, she claimed them.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was just as much as you claimed the
Yes.
good energy. You claim good energy from like a TikTok video. Claim this energy.
I might not have been all there.
Oh, we know. we saw the background that the live started with. Oh, do you know what? That's why Josh thinks I ditched him, is because Josh ditched himself.
Yeah.
Josh was so detached that he wasn't present enough to know that I was there.
He was eating his pretzels. His Auntie Anne's.
Oh, yeah, no, I know it was there the whole time, Josh. It's just, it was a hilarious way to start. And 29 is a pre-night piece. It's another waffly looking guy.
What is the price of the pendant supposed to be? I'll ask ChatGPT. It's supposed to be a certain percentage of your salary.
What?
Right? For Josh's pendant.
Wait, is this like tithing now? You must pay the crystal tax, or you will get the crystal axe.
She has them all. What? You said it. Why did you say that then, Josh? Why did you say the words?
I believe if I could consult my attorney, if I could consult the legalese, that was a verbal contract, was it not?
17.
Well, I can't wait to show you all those 17s, Josh, because there's everything that's not up here is 17. I can't breathe.
Oh my gosh.
So we'll go one pendant at a time. Oh man. Oh. Okay. How about I do this for you, Josh? Let me find one that I think either you or Kim would like. You need to stop talking to my wife. She teaches me so much. He's like, I already have to deal with her hitting me with this stuff. I don't need anyone else learning things. How do we feel about that lacy red agate necklace? How about that guy? He made a verbal contract. I was like, I think Kim was here. Kim just wasn't saying anything.
No, I don't like that lacy one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No.
How about... Oh, Kim said she loves it. I was like, there's always a druzy. Chell Sydney. They're always wonky as heck on the back, too. We're just torturing Josh.
I didn't see you throw it off camera for a second until just now.
I'm just grabbing random pendants.
Yeah, the Jersey one, you can. That one's beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's like water. That's just my opinion.
This is how we should have done the pendants the first time, right? That one wasn't 17. I think I'm gonna grab that guy for Kim. And this peer pressured pendant. All right. I'll give you guys one more giveaway before we go. Josh is pouting. He went to the bathroom. He didn't think that his bet there was gonna go through, huh?
Oh.
You don't have to claim it, Kim, if we don't want to get it. I was just rolling with the peer pressure that was going on there.
Kim, if he hates the pendants, did you see what he said? He said, sure, if Cherry Spitfire claims this piece, the 139, then he would claim a pendant.
He said, if you claim this, I'll claim a pendant. And so we were like, oh, okay.
Actually, legally, he used terms buy.
Legally. He said, I screenshot this. I'm putting it in Discord live show shenanigans.
I'll buy a pendant if you buy that, Cherry.
That's the wrong soil. Actually, no, Georgie, it's a hydroponics. That's a fact. Oh man. See, See, this is exactly what I mean by crystal chaos when I say that we'll be back for our daily dose of crystal chaos. This is part of that. So, hello, hi. This is about to see stars again. He's gonna go visit them. Well, alrighty, let's get one last giveaway going, and then we'll head on out. If there's any pretties we want pulled for next week, just let me know. And then we'll have all of those new guys on the table for Friday. It's selenite on goethite.
Julia.
Yep, he's gone. Julia, are you here?
If Julia's not here, it's Love Bug.
The bugaboo. Christine, oh, that's pretty. Selenite on goethite.
If it's not Julia or Love Bug, it's Cherry Spitfire.
Chai City Nana. Meet, restart giveaway wheel, Josh. 4, please. I was like, I think I know what Christina wants, but I could be wrong. It's selenite.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Is you.
What is it?
Oh, what your little one? It's selenite on top of goethite. I showed up.
I know, tree.
Oh.
That's what That's just weird.
Yay!
Selenite on goethite?
Yeah, from Chihuahua, Mexico. That's why it's black selenite.
Oh, I see.
Because the selenite itself isn't black, but
I see.
yay! Kale says no. It was a giveaway. What do you mean no? It was free. It is a gift. What?
Yeah, what?
I was like, literally, no. Like, literally, you haven't bought any goethite since you've been given the goethite kibosh. They've literally, every single one's been a gift. And I can, like, that's not me, like, trying to be, like, I genuinely think, like, check the invoices. They should all be gifts. But with that said, we'll be back. Oh my gosh. Well, Kim, I'll just hit you with a good night in sign language. But Georgie, here, I'll grab a piece to pose with for you here at the end. Beautiful. It's like glowing because my camera wants to die. But have a good night, everyone. We'll be back Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I'll see my Patreon peeps later this week. Until then, stay safe, stay hydrated, and we'll see you later.
Night.
Bye.